Sarah Wright off to the right, clips to the 6. Matt one time threw 4 balls in the box, and by rule, that's a 0 fill. That happened in the Massachusetts State Team Championship Invitational. It cost me a $0.
But all fills previously established count. My question is, does the double strike, does the 10 you get from the first strike, does that still count in that case? There's something about the math that doesn't quite math for me.
We'll have to find out that out of the Sarah and 8, Matt a 9. Matt is at 87, Sarah 81 through 8. One string match.
It's an edge case.
0 time, Caitlyn Zulko, 63 through 6. Kayla Croto, spare 7 in the first, spare 3 in the third, but 1 at a par, 59 through 6. Skipping right, gets a bounce of 7, 1, 2 in the 7 above the Candlepin for Cancer logo. What a great job the Dallas family has done here. Dallas with an E. Caitlyn off the wall, 7 herself. She has the 3, 5 in the 7. Going about 20 years off and on. Kayla, 31 years young. Great heart. Just missed inside the 1. 167 high single, high triple 387. That's my high triple, high 5 590. Caitlyn can't get the 7 to fall. Kayla out of Academy Lanes Pub, 125. Haverhill, Mass. Bowling since around 1997. Her grandparents got her involved. Made an appearance on Candlepin New Generation in the past. Takes a 10. 69 through 7. Zoro a 10. Zulko 73 through 7.
Close match right here. 5 pins and a mark aside.
Kayla, a pretty good athlete, played softball and track. Hobbies now include running and cooking. Born in East Boston, now in Danvers, Mass. Good head pin, but splits 2, 4, 7, 6, 10 on the right. Caitlyn's high single 169. That's my high single 169. High triple 386. High 5 585. Going since 1991. She was 14, started back 4 years later at age 18. Kayla, good try, won't carry. 4, 7, 10. Actually, there goes the 4. Caitlyn's parents got her involved. Whoa, what a shot! Oh, you can be kidding me. Wow. She threw her first triple strike in a 142 fifth string to become the number 3 seed in the 2024 Candlepin for Cancer Mixed Top 5 live show in Sanford, Maine. Watching on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. High definition, free to subscribe. Kayla an 8. In fact, Caitlyn threw her first perfect game at the age of 12, 10 spares and strikes with a 147 plus a 151 later on at age 13. Took 3rd place with Kim Baker in a Pro Series doubles and won her first Pro Series doubles, a Pro Series title rather, this past season. She gets a 10, back-to-back 10. She has 3 in a row, 83 through 8. Good pinning. 4, make it 5 in the string. Kayla Croto, 8, 77 through 8. Now here's the middle bowlers. Carla Croto is down. Now it's Carla Bachana. And the silent assassin, Chris Jones. Carla's 65 through 6, same for Chris Jones, but he's on a strike.
Carla's been all over this head pin and this object pin, no mark.
Jones, 2-2 split, won't carry. Peak average 122, that's his average right now, give or take. 185, high single, high triple 442, high 5 714. Carla a 9. 74 through 7. Jones a 9 also. After a strike 7, 72 through 6, 9 in the box, 81 through 7. 376, 362, CPL, Central Park Lanes has a 14-pin lead.
This match rated to be close on paper with the proximity in the standings.
Well, they're down a mark too, Greg, though.
Yep, down a mark, so plus 14 for Central, but minus 1 mark. That's the one by Chris Parkinson.
Carla with a K, 2 in the 8. Greg will call the final 2 boxes of the string. Jones takes 7, 2's the middle pin, the object pin, 4 left, 5 right. Triangles, 45% or so without wood for Class A bowlers. Statistics by Candlepin Bowling Network. 1479 for Carla. 35 years young. 100 peak average, 97 currently.
Oh.
In Oreo cookie time or Oreo cakester time. Cream in the middle, wafers on the outside. Carl also played softball. Takes an 8. 82 through 8. Chris, a 9 for the second box in a row. 90 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network. July 6th, a special Candlepin for Cancer fundraising event. Who is better? Is it Dino? Is it Alex? Is it Dimitri? It's the Better Brother Bowlers Boutwell's Bowl. 3 p.m. live here from Boutwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. Each bowl put $100 to Candlepin for Cancer. The undercard future ACST bowler Scott Perry and the General's son Alex Patton at 1 o'clock. July 4th weekend, Sunday, July 6th, starting at 1 o'clock. The undercard, 3 o'clock, the main edition, the Better Brother Boutwell's Bowl on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. That'll be a fun match for bragging rights. Chris Parkinson, 3 in the 10.
So we know that Phil is 8 now, and we now know it's a 7-pin match.
Off the bench, 2 spare 8s, not bad. 70 through 6 for 3 in a row. Oh, just missed the 3. Douglas, 75 through 6 coming in. What a try. Father Paul and Gene always here supporting him. And his brother, the Twister, Scott Douglas. If there's a tornado, there's got to be a Twister. Parkinson, 9. 90. Can't see. Oh, sorry. 79 through 7 make it.
Yes.
And Douglas an 8. 83 through 7. They don't change the name of the scoreboard with a sub.
Right.
Sometimes it throws me off.
And that also means the statistics get applied to the bowler they substituted for. So Lou Gacharna is getting all the credit for whatever Chris Parkinson does. That's just a limitation of the computer simply, or simplicity for the statistics. That's how we go. It's an exceptional carve-out. Most ICBA, the ICBA rulebook by default says no, you can't substitute ever, which is how most tournaments run.
Chris, a 114 league bowler, 120 peak average is goal. High single 192, high triple 433, excellent high 5 is 695. Almost 30 years of Candlepin bowling out of Ryan's and Millis, Mass.
But with a deep bench here, it makes sense to have more of a rotation.
Good effort there, just missed the 7, not by much. Tim, a generous leave, 1 of the 3. 27-year-old, a former Easter Classic champion, missed it.
And it remains a 1-mark game.
High single 194 during the 2022 Worlds with my Johnny Mo's raspy voice on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. High triple 480, high 5 716. And Parkinson gets a 10. 89 through 8. Douglas a 9. 92 through 8. Anchor bowlers, and Greg wraps it up. And then going to our second match of 10 after that. Matt Buffalo Nichols had a spare 4 in the 5th, but 4 in the par. Matt's high single 190. Did it in the Sunday Exeter Pro League in Exeter, New Hampshire. Shooter Sports Club, Exeter, New Hampshire, about 2-3 years ago.
Sorry for the disconnect. There we
High
go.
triple 448, high 5 705. That's right around 118. Peak average for a season 121. Fernando spread eagle plus the 9 behind the 3. Got the object pin, nothing else. Nichols, beautiful ball. Not quite. He's up to 4. His high triples 448, high 5 705 out of Webster Timberlanes in Abington, Mass.
Important third ball here. Fernando wants a few.
Gets a 7 out of that.
Good.
69 through 7. Matt Nichols a 9. 65 through 7.
So a difference of a third ball there. That could have gone a lot of ways. Instead, it's only a 2-pin pickup for Central Park Lanes, so they remain within that mark.
7-pin lead for Central Park Lanes. 411, 404, 404. And no marks on the board. Unusual. It happens. Matt's into 3D printing pizza and buffalo wings and Buffalo casino games. Hence the nickname Buffalo. But Glenn Gill gave the nickname Glenn Gill. Out of Ryan's and Millis.
Possible B South champion Glenn Gill.
Yes.
Him or Marcus Mayer. Fernando's still spilling sticks here. Not a head pin, but there you see it. 4, 7, and 9. Nichols, it's all intact for the second ball. And there's a spare. Charna runs it down, and Fernando has a second of the string.
79 the ball through 8.
Key spare there. That's the one Underrated was trailing by this whole time, and Fernando Gacha picks it up.
Nichols a 9, 74 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit subscribe. It's free. Over 2,000 videos in climbing. Semi-pro to pro action. Something for everyone. Greg.
Yep. So we got some bandwidth issues here, but we're pushing it through as best as we can. I have an idea for the next one, unfortunately, but we'll have high quality upload later. But here you see it there, 420 to 414 with that extra mark. And we're really struggle busting, aren't we? But there you see it. Fernando Gacha with that extra spare. That's going to be crucial as we go down the stretch.
And next match, JD's Seamless Gutter Balls. High Rollers / Hamwell Health and Wellness. Next on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Top of the order, Greg wraps it up.
Sounds good. And then before next stream,
I've been here about 10 plus years.
A lot's going to happen before Fernando steps up on his mark, including that pin. Even that alone just simplifies his job if nothing else changes. Sarah Wright takes out 5. Matt Rich is on his head pin. Check mark. 310 is gettable. It's tougher than the check mark he would have liked to have standing, all told. Sarah Wright's bundle of 5 is absolutely gettable. Inner pin on the 4 Horsemen instead of the Bob Caleri pin, the 8 pin in this case. Instead, it's 4 Horsemen right and a 9. Her try, can curl back. It's too full, it overhooked just a little bit. Gives Rich a chance. Outside, ooh, overcuts it. Status quo perhaps. CPL still again wants to hang out to pins here, and Sarah Wright looks down at 3. Wright's ball. Gets 2, that's 9. 99 string, and Matt Rich, that'll be 9 as well, regardless of the pin.
106 Matt Rich, 8 blocks to go, and match 8 of 23 overall, match 1 of 10 today on Candlepin Bowling Network. Executive producer is Bob Lee on the other stream with Kevin Burns across the other side. 12 lanes on this side, 12 across the other side. Candlepin's Cancer sponsoring $1,000 to the prize fund and $100 for each bowler, up to 15 for a perfect game of 10 spares and strike. Only 2 yesterday. Vanessa Huff and Josh Daly. Unusually low. Next match is a crucial one because Calvin Locke's team is 10-4. High Rollers, Hamwell Health and Wellness, 12-2, tied with Penny Lanes for first.
Zulko ends up with the better lead despite Croto's head pin hit. Kaitlyn, 8 pin got forgotten. Good cut over to the 10 though. Pins are important too.
Well, what a year she's having, Greg. She's been just a fantastic year, best year. Works and runs leagues at Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Hall of Famer Tim Lipke's house. Talk about a class act, Tim Lipke.
Yeah. Croto was trying to leverage the wood on that one. 3-6 cut was available. Now a chance for some pins.
Hall of Famer Tim Lipke. One of Channel 5 Tournament Champions as well.
There we go, 9 versus 8.
7 boxes left. 447, 441. So 6-pin lead, razor thin margin. It's been tied all the way through pretty much, Greg.
Yeah, single digits throughout. I mean, at one point it was 2 marks, but still.
And still no marks on the board.
Four pin, and the 2, and the 1. Kaitlin Zulko catches a huge break.
It's like, what about the 10? And she's doing with the lumberyard.
How about the planks right there? Even this wood, red line should take it and everything, so very few ways for this to go wrong, you would think. Her try, direct on that wood.
Took the sure route.
Had to be accurate to get there, but she did.
Another great string, 102 in a ball on the 10th. She averaged a 112 and change in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Class D Northern Conference is number 1 seed in the 5th string, a 112, 113 average.
Yeah.
That was impressive. In the 18-week season.
Croto, that's an important third ball there. Gets an 8 box out of this one. It does give away 2. So you see her reaction to that, but it was an important third ball. But now Kaitlin Zulko will fill what should end up being a 2-mark advantage if it goes well. Well, Fernando has one as well. It's still a 1-mark game. Kayla gets her head pin. It's 5s. Kaitlin Zulko has 107 for the string. Bookend marks. Great pinning. 9s or better. 6 boxes to go. Carla Gacharna's been good. Chris Jones, having a stellar first day, is on pace for another good string at this moment. 2 marks to 1 in this comparison as it happens. Women don't necessarily have to go first. Why, yes, Pete Crawford, you made it. 4 horsemen and a 10 for Jones. Carla. 3 out. Some work to do here. Stuffer for Jones with his right to left ball. Just gets the 110 for the South Shore Bowling Club bowler in the Friday Night Pro League. Gacharna's try. Carla's got the 7, 9, 10. No mark in this one. Hard to tell who that benefits right now. Central Park Lanes, I suppose so for them. They have the lead. Good out by Carla Gacharna. Chris Jones +1, 10 versus 9. 14 pins, minus Fernando Gacharna's mark. Chris Parkinson, who substituted in, has been good. He's in between. Tim Douglas had the 2 marks. He could pick up at any time. Anything can happen at this stage. Jones, just off target, 1, 2, 8, 10. Carla Gacharna, 1, 7, 8, 9. Look at all that wood. Does the head pin take it all? 1, 2, 10 goes. Chris Jones marks in the 10th. Carla delivers right after and spares as well. Sensational matching marks in a clutch moment. See what we caught there. It's Carla's spare. In the end, we catch 1, 7, 8, 9, and you see the reaction. It's a 1-mark game, and if this bonus ball goes differently for the 2, we could have a swing as well. Jones first. It is 1 ball. It's this for the string. Missed the head pin, but look at the mix. He's got 8. Carla zips this one as well. She's got a mix as well and matches that 8, and it remains a 1-pin game. Chris Jones 118, Carla Gacharna 109. Apples to oranges comparison, of course, great in each of their own rights. Now Chris Parkinson and Tim Douglas. Parkinson off the bench, that's the asterisk. Tim Douglas, 1, 2, 6, 9, 10. Parkinson drops it down, head pin, diamond. Too thin on it, but a better leave, it would seem. Tim Douglas slices in, 10 tips. Spare in the 9th for Tim Douglas. Parkinson on the diamond. It will not come back. Key mark for Central Park Lanes of East Boston.
Yeah, Greg, Bob lost his Wi-Fi a few times over there, so they're off the air right now.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a different camera entirely that will play nice, and it's complicated why that is, just it is the way it is. And then we will get back on the air as soon as this. We can't turn away from this, it's too good.
Absolutely. Tornado time on the spare.
Yeah. Just get the lineups of the next match if you please, and then we'll just do our best. But I may not be in a prime position to get it until I get this all worked out.
8 fill for Douglas, 110 through 9. They got the lead now. Still moving on up. Another one, spare. Back to back for Douglas. 120 to ball in the 10th.
And one would think this is the beginning of the end now. What a valiant effort by underrated and overlooked, but 4-mark string by Tim Douglas, and clutch marks in 9 and 10. 3 of the Central Park Lanes bowlers, before Matt Nichols even gets up, have marks in the 10th.
So overrated and under. Look, we'll go to, if I understand that right, I always get it backwards.
You got it.
Go to 8 and 8, and Central Park Lanes will improve to 10 and 6 if this holds up. But there is a double strike possibility for Fernando Gacha, who's on a spare next.
It's not over, but it requires something miraculous.
Douglas takes 5 by the Candlepin Kansas banner on lane 6 here at Boutwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. Nice finish.
125.
Good score. Lucachana 107 strength, 2 blocks to go. 523, 494. 29 pin lead. Double strike.
Not yet required. If Matt Nichols.
Likely.
Oh, never mind.
Walks away, baby. Buffalo.
Matt Nichols delivers a huge hammer in the 9th, and that might be that.
Now it might require a triple. And that won't help. That's a Paul Grant half-Worcester shot. Stop watching my videos. That should do it. Central Park Lanes lost a tough one yesterday in the first match today. They get it right back. Go to 10 and 6, and Justin Waters injured. Not going to bowl as much today, you said.
Maximum's 536 now for underrated overlooked, so that's all but mathematical at this point.
Just with that sciatica in his leg, he said, bothering him a lot. So he's a trooper, though. And the best bowls in the game for sure today. So accurate. Lou at 9. Fernando rather a 9, 90 through 9. Thanks for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling Summer Leagues in session now. Fall Leagues forming. Check your local bowling center to join a league for any age. Nothing beats the great game of Candlepin Bowling. It's unbelievable. Greg wraps it up.
Thanks. Half Worcester for Matt Nichols on the strike, Phil.
That's his second mark. He has spare 4 in the 5th.
Fernando gave it his all. 1, 3, 6, 8, and 9. Nichols can't blow back in there. And the Phil is 5 on the strike. So he'll get stuck with double digits in the end. But a key strike there to seal the match for his team. Certainly not just their lanes. Of course, the Gacharna is a great connection to Central Park Lanes in their own right. 8 and 10, and there you see it. Let's go over the statistics real quick right here and confirm, first of all, that the final score is indeed
545 to 515. Central Park Lanes takes it, 10 and 6.
Yep.
The counterparts go to 8 and 8.
It's 515, 545. That was my mistake. And we go here to the statistics. You see the scores there, and we'll go over the statistics. Marks were 12 to 10 in favor of Central Park Lanes. Pinning was 12 in their favor as well, so you always keep an eye on that one. And the other 18 they just gained from the fills, which you can mostly explain by the 2 extra marks. A little extra as well. Head pins were pretty even in this match, and I actually missed a few, but suffice it to say that that accuracy was pretty easy. With apologies, folks, I am going to... what am I going to do here? I might have to... I don't want to disconnect the stream, but I have a issue with the Wi-Fi. In fact, I think I'm going to have to. I'm very sorry, folks, to disconnect. I'm going to make this the last disconnect I do, and when we come back, I should have to set up that should not crash. Okay? We'll be right back as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye for now.